Today I'm going to talk to you about a book that was my childhood favorite. We all have that one book or a series of book that brings out this nostalgic feeling in us, and that's what this book is to me. And I'm talking about a Japanese children's classic, which is Totto-chan, the little girl at the window. Guys, it's raining. We are getting summer rains after so many days of extreme heat, because it's only 3 o'clock now and I have already had my second shower and it's raining now, so I'm really happy. My name is Angela. I'm your own bookaholic brand name. You can call me Angie. I love books and I love talking about books. So if you love books as well, please subscribe to my channel, and also please encourage and engage with me by liking, sharing and commenting. So without further ado, let's get into the details of Totto-chan. So let's talk about Totto-chan. Now, Totto-chan was a book that was gifted to me by one of my dad's friends when I was in my early teenage. And I read this once and I was absolutely in love with it. And I read it multiple times. And then I grew up and I forgot about it. And then just like that, one day I was browsing one of the online bookshops and I came across it and immediately grabbed it because I wanted to reread it. And I thought maybe I should introduce this wonderful books to all you wonderful people. So here I am doing an introduction to Totto-chan, a little girl by the window. Now, this book was written by Tetsuko Kurayanagi. She is a television personality and also a UNICEF Goodwill ambassador from Japan. So obviously this book was written in Japan, and it was an instant hit, instant bestseller in Japan back in 1982, I think that it was published, and then it got translated into multiple languages, including many Indian languages like Malayalam, Hindi, Gujarati, Assamese, Oriya, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, all these languages as well. So I read this book in Malayalam. I have never read this book in English yet, but I'm hoping the English will be as good as the Malayalam. This book is a recollection of Tetsuko's early childhood, while she was enrolled in a very unconventional school operated by headmaster Mr. Sosuku Kobayashi. Tottochan, as you would have guessed, is the central character or the main character of this story. But again, this is not a story, it's a memoir. So Tottochan, she was 6 years old when this incident actually happened, and she was very naughty, troublesome kid, hyperactive, and she was expelled from her school at the age of 6. Her mother was very disappointed, but she did not inform Totto-chan that this has happened. Instead she just told her that we need to find a new school for you, and she takes her to the admission. Now when she reaches the school, she is first thing that she notices is that these classrooms are actually modified railroad cars, like the railway compartments, like bogies, which are converted to classrooms. And the first impression itself that Totto-chan had was that this school is quite different from the other schools that she's been to. And to the relief of Totto-chan's mother, she is accepted into the school. Once she starts attending the school, she realizes that it is quite different from the highly regimed and controlled environment of the previous schools that she had attended. Now, the headmaster, Mr. Kobayashi, strongly believed in freedom of expression and spirit. Now, he asked the children, to bring food that belonged to the mountains and from the ocean, so that they understand the importance of getting a balanced diet, and also that made sure that they develop an independent habit in understanding how a meal is cooked and how it is prepared and where the ingredients come from. He encouraged the children to swim naked in the pool so that they overcome the curiosities related to their bodies. Now, undoubtedly the main theme, the central theme of the story is education. I read somewhere that Tetsuko wrote this book or decided to write this book because she found out that children are reluctant to go to school. So she wanted to put into writing these amazing school that she had the fortune of attending during her formative years, and also kind of like an ode to this remarkable headmaster with such unconventional ideas. Definitely Mr. Kobayashi, the headmaster, his model of education was definitely a light model, watered down form of critical pedagogy, you can call it. He encouraged the children to be independent, question the authority, to understand the importance of appreciating beauty of things, especially considering this happened during World War II in Japan, and accepting the realities of life, including death. The mantra of Kobayashi, I think, is to make the child the focus of education rather than the subject matter that is being taught. Especially, this would be quite effective, I think, if it happens in elementary schools. An interesting tidbit I found while researching for this review is that the book was banned for a while in Japan because it was written by a television personality, which was considered to be a demeaning profession, especially for a woman during the 80s. That was kind of a weird reason to ban a book. I will leave you with a beautiful quote by the headmaster that Tetsuko recalls in the book. It goes like this: having eyes but not seeing beauty, having ears but not hearing music, having minds but not perceiving the truth, having hearts that are never moved and therefore never set on fire. These are the things to fear. He also added, children, you may not understand it now, but someday when you grow up, you will understand these words. So these were the words that he spoke after asking the children a question, what they are most afraid of. This is a wonderful childhood memoir by Tetsuko Kurayanagi. You should definitely check it out. I could not recommend this enough. So please guys, do me a favor, read this. Let this book be talked about more and more through the booktube community. I hope that happens. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is Angie signing off. I will be back with another video very soon. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. This is Angie signing off. Bye bye.